All right, number 1 on the Unit 2 review says, what does the word derivative mean? What does it represent? What are the different types of notation for it? So I'd say the main definition of the derivative is it is the instantaneous rate of change. We could also call it the slope, specifically the slope of the tangent line, or the line tangent to the curve. And those are the two main definitions as far as descriptions go. Now, mathematically, the derivative is the limit as h approaches 0 of f of b minus, of f of x plus h minus f of x all over h. And then we also have the limit as x approaches a. So this is the same thing. It just means that the two values are getting closer and closer together. All over x minus a. So as x approaches a, it's getting closer to be 0 over 0. So the difference is getting smaller and smaller and smaller until it's exactly 1 point. All right, so those are all of our definitions. So if you see the word slope or rate of change, think derivative. Now, average rate of change is just regular slope formula, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So be careful. If you see average rate of change, that is not the derivative. All right, let's see. As far as the different types of notation, it really depends on the book you're using, but I'm going to give you the big ones and the ones you'll usually see on the AP test. Those are probably going to be either y prime or a prime or c prime, whatever the letter they're using for the dependent variable. Have a little prime. Second derivative will have a double prime. Change in y over change in x, dx dy, delta y over delta x, or if it's if the independent variable is time, it might be dx dt. It just depends on the variables they're using. All right, and then if it's a function, we might see f prime of x or g prime of x.